Hi Taurus, welcome to the channel. My name is Echo Moon. Today I am doing your October 1st through the 15th general reading. This is going to be for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And this is a general reading, so it could be relative to your job, so like your career, your finances, your love life, which I've been getting a lot of love life. Or this could just be a spirit, or excuse me, a message from the universe or spirit, however you see it, a message to you. Okay, so take what resonates with your situation, your scenario, how it applies to your life. Don't fit a square in a circle, if you get drift. But anyway, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. All right, so what we're gonna do is something a little bit different for me. Well, I'm saying different for me because not everybody saw any of the past videos, or I can't assume that you have, right? So this is going to be a different format on how I'm doing it for now. So we're going to start off with the Sacred Geometry Activation Oracle. We're going to pull one card from here, then we're going to get into your tarot spread, okay? So let's see, what messages, or what message do we have for Taurus from October 1st through the 15th? Cards are big, even though hands are big. Like to shuffle these, it's like luckily they're flexible. Okay, give me a second, let's reset it here. Okay, got my earth sign, my sister, brother, earth sign, Taurus. You got Gaia. Look at that. Sorry for the glare. Look at that. Look at that symbol there. The frequency of Gaia reminds us that we are infinitely connected to one another, just as we are to our great mother and to the universe that birthed us all. That is your oracle card. That is your oracle message, okay? So let's get into your reading, you guys. And this is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I don't know if I said that already. All right, so where are you at right now, Taurus? What is your current situation? The cards have already been pre-shuffled, blessed, so FYI. Okay, that is way too cards, but thank you. I feel like a card just flipped over. I'll see it if it did. So we have the Queen of Wands in your current situation. Some of you guys could be dealing with the fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Or some of you guys could be embodying the Queen of Wands energy. Now, this could be male or female. This is not gender specific. You know, some of you guys are feeling passionate at the moment. You know, you're feeling driven, you're feeling confident, you're feeling ambitious, like you have your eye on the prize and you know what you want and you're going to go get it. And you're going to do so in a lovingly way. But let's clarify it. Okay. Cards are just wanting to fall out hands here. You guys, messages, man. Yeah, okay. And clarifying that is the King of Pentacles. So that is your energy, Taurus. You guys could be dealing with another earth sign, or you guys could definitely be dealing with another fire sign. And let me take that back. I'm taking back the definitely, because it could be any sign. Everybody has a little bit of something in their chart. But this is your energy here, you know, feeling like you are in control, you know, having things in order, feeling financially stable, feeling grounded, you know, having that control. Let's get another clarifier, because those are people. But you're tied in your head about something, like you're mentally tied up. You got the Eight of Swords here. What's tying you up mentally? What's making you overanalyze things? Let's see. Let's keep going. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. You know what happens when that happens? That means I need to reset. So let's just give it a quick shuffle here. And clearly I can't shuffle today either. Wow. Sometimes you just gotta laugh at yourself. Doesn't always have to be so serious, you know. All right. Okay, so let's do this. So we have the Seven of Wands. Let me put it this way because we're going to need the room. So you guys are fighting against something or somebody. You guys could be fighting against somebody. It's like you're standing your ground and you're defending your position. But it's like you don't want to do that. You know what I mean? It's like fearing that you have to be like standing your ground instead of somebody getting you and getting what you're saying the first time you're saying it. It's kind of like, I don't want to repeat myself. You heard what I said. This is what I want to do. It's just like, I don't really want to be having to argue a position. I don't want to argue, how I feel. I don't always want to fight with people on what I feel passionate about. And then we have Justice, Libra. But a balance. Like some of you guys are fearing that things are out of balance. It's like a tug of war. But it's like something happened that made you, as confident as you are, you're in your mind about something. Some of you guys could be dealing with court issues. And if you are, it's in your favor. But you want to bring a balance to something. You want to bring justice. You want to right a wrong here. And that could be with someone. And that could be with this person here, whoever that represents. Not gender specific. Doesn't have to be a female, but it could also be a male. You get what I'm saying when I'm saying not being gender specific. But you guys could be fighting with somebody, going to court with somebody, taking them to court, divorcing them. This could be, this is vague, so we're going to have to flesh it out. Okay? Like you could be wanting an opposite things. You could be wanting, something else than somebody else. If you're dealing with a person, you could be having some issues at work where you're disagreeing with someone and how they do things. We have the High Priestess, balance, duality. However it is you're feeling, you're not letting other people know. Okay, this is something that you're keeping a secret. Like some of you guys could be going to court, but you're not letting everybody know your business kind of thing. You know what I mean? It's like your focus is what people need to know and what they don't need to know. And then we have the Knight of Swords. So it's kind of like, you don't need to know my business, but I'm going to tell you about you. And I'm going to tell you about how I feel about you. You may not like it, but I know who you are. I know the type of person you are. I know the type of person that I'm dealing with. So I'm going to come at you. I'm going to come at you directly, and you're not even going to see me coming. And I'm talking about verbally. I feel like this has something to do with law. Like you guys don't want to go to court. Something happened where you're trying to avoid going to court for some of you guys. Okay, because this is only gonna resonate with a percentage, yeah? So you're trying to avoid taking this person to court and vice versa. Like you don't want them taking you to court. Could be something, like I said, involving child support. It could be a car accident. What's the damn word I'm looking for? What's this? What's the word I'm looking for? Like you got in a fight with somebody. You know what I mean? Like there was some type of scuffle, is what I'm trying to say. Physical altercation. Damn, sometimes it happens. Sometimes it takes some time to get the words out. But yeah, some guys could have that, but it's like you're trying to avoid going to court. You're trying to avoid getting the authorities involved. And you're trying to work this out like by talking, but it seems like things may not be going, or could possibly be going in the wrong direction and not the way you want it to, but we shall see. You could be dealing with someone who is a fire sign and they're a firecracker. Like they're like They got that energy, and you're kind of like, dude, chill out. I'm grounded. You know, why are you so hyper? Why you have to be like that? You're bothering me. All right. Now you're putting me in mental space. Do I got to fight you? I really don't want to fight you. Do I got to take you to court? I don't want to take you to court. I know the type of person you are. I know what you're about. I know that you could be backstabbing, possibly. You could be running your mouth and tell business to everybody, putting me on blast. Let me keep it moving. Hey, it could happen. You know what I mean? For some of you guys, hey, that could actually be the case. All right, moving along here. How am I doing with time? Good. Ah, I saw this when I was shuffling, pre-shuffling the deck. I saw this card. You have the Nine of Cups here. Hold on. We're going to have to do this. We're going to do that. We're going to do this. You can see all of that for the most part. Yeah. Okay. So we have the Nine of Cups here, and that's in your advice position. You know, sit back and relax because things are going to work out and you're going to be happy. You're going to get what you want, but you have to talk it out. You know, don't hold it in. Don't keep things hidden. You know, verbalize them, vocalize them. Because even with this is being in your mind. This is mental energy right here. Is she saying anything? She could say something. There's nothing holding her mouth. There's nothing binding her mouth. But she's not saying anything. She's just sitting there. Personally, she looks comfortable if you ask me. But, you know, to each his own on how they want to read that card. But yeah, the advice here is that it's going to work out. Okay. You just have to see things from a different perspective. Do things a little bit differently. You might have to sacrifice something here. You have the hanging man clarifying the Nine of Cups. So it's like in order to get what you want, you know, look at things from another perspective, from another point of view. Because it's not going to happen when you want it to happen. It's going to happen once you take a different approach. Okay. Here, the Nine of Pentacles is the outcome. So you are going to be feeling financially liberated. You're going to be feeling good. You got your coins in order, your energy again. You know, I got everything in order. I am comfortable. I'm unbothered. You know, I bust ass. Nobody took it from me. I didn't let anybody take it from me, even though this person might want to take it from me. That's not going to happen. I might have been worried about things, you know, but I kind of had to fight my way through it, worked it out, came to an agreement. Either way, I'm feeling good. Let's see what the extended outcome is. And you have the Knight of Cups. I'm feeling good, and I am taking time moving forward with how I respond to things emotionally, like getting your emotions in check. I know a lot of people say, oh, you're offering the cup of love and all of that other stuff. Yeah, that's fine. But with this, I see it as you're taking your time and you're not rushing into things with your emotions. Like, this is not being emotionally charged. This is being stable. This is being financially set. This is being emotionally stable as well. You know, this is an action that you're taking, but this is how you respond to things with your emotions. Perhaps right now you're not responding in a way that is benefiting you, but you will. Like, that's where it's going to go. That's the direction that it's heading in. You understand? You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm good on time. Yeah. Yeah, this is not a love reading. This is something that has to do with something personal going on with you guys. I mean, sure, you can take it as a love reading and say, yes, you're dealing with, you know, someone, you know, you guys, opposites attract, but this person, you know, they keep you in your mind because they go at a faster pace than you do. And you always feel like you have to defend your position with them. Like, you always have to find a balance with them because everything that they do affects you in some sort of way. and they're kind of too impulsive. They're impulsive, and you fear that their impulsions is going to make you feel unstable. So you're focusing on, you know, watching this person, but also keeping it real with them and letting them know how you feel. They not like what they hear, but ultimately they could basically compromise and say, hey, I understand, like, maybe I am a little impulsive on certain things, my fault. Things work out. You were able to tell them how you felt. You looked at it from a different perspective. You had to maybe sacrifice a little bit of your ego there, you know, and let them know. But ultimately, at the end of it, you're back in your energy, you're back feeling good, and you could be wanting to kind of like, not reconcile, but kind of like, you could be having some issues with your loved one, and the outcome is you're going to basically go back to them. You're going to come to them, you're going to offer them love. It's all going to dissipate, issues resolved, etc. And that's if you want to look at it from a love perspective. And that's just me running through it. But personally, I think this is just a personal issue that you're going through with somebody else, and they're pissing you off. They're annoying the hell out of you. It's like, don't make me come out of my element. I don't want to, but I will. Taurus, thank you for your time. Thank you for watching. I hope this resonated with you guys. I know everybody likes to hear about the love, but love reading is coming up next, okay? That is the next reading that I am putting out. Please like, subscribe, comment below. Let me know if you like if you've ever seen any of the other videos. Let me know if you like this format better. Personally, I like it. I can go on. I've been not working, but I've been basically casting this spread for the last month, and for myself, and doing my own readings with it. And I can go, I could keep going on and on and on with this spread, because it's layer upon layer upon layer that you can just keep going with it. So I dig it. I hope you guys do too. In the meantime, I'll catch you later. I wish you blessings. I wish you love and light. Bye.